والفجر وليال عشر والشفع والوتر.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters, we are currently going through unprecedented times where travel is very difficult. The numbers of people making Hajj is very restricted. But does that mean Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has restricted us from receiving His mercy? Has Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only dedicated mercy, maghfirah, hope and all of these beautiful blessings from Allah Jalla wa Ala for those who are performing the Hajj during these beautiful days? Absolutely not. For the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala extends over everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, وَرَحْمَتِي وَسِعَتْ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ, and that my mercy encompasses everything, and that it will be written and given to those who have taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we ask Allah Jalla wa Ala to make us from the muttaqeen so that we can be from the recipients of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness and maghfirah. So brothers and sisters, what can we do during these days if we are not performing the Hajj? We all know the blessings of the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. We all inshallah ta'ala will strive and do as much as we can worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in that what is easy for you. That what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala facilitated for you, whether it comes in the forms of giving charity or fasting or offering tahajjud, or for example you offering a qurbani, making increased dhikr, whatever you can do inshallah ta'ala during this time, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, you do the maximum, the very best to ensure that you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be from the recipients of His mercy during these blessing times. We remember on the 9th day of Dhul Hijjah, which is the day of Arafah, it is recommended for us to fast on this particular day, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us, reminded us to fast on this day, as it will be a source of forgiveness of your sins for the year and the previous year. Subhanallah. It is an amazing opportunity for us to fast one day and to receive such a great blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make dua sincerely on your own to remind your families to make dua to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala during these days. That the fact that you're not performing Hajj does not mean that you are away or restricted from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy and acceptance. Rather, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy and forgiveness extends to those who are performing Hajj and those who are not performing Hajj. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from those accepted servants. Ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.